LeBron James scored 20-some-odd points, shot 12 of 18, I believe, from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range. So he did knock down a three-pointer and stop that streak. But they got crushed by 41 points. And James Worthy was none too happy, Steve. Let's play the clip from James Worthy, Laker great James Worthy, after last night's game.
It's just not cool. I mean, they need to get on the bus tonight and get some White Castle burgers and drive to Atlanta. And they need to think about who they are and what they need to do, because what they're doing right now ain't even close to Laker basketball. Not even close.
I think you can say that about a lot of the NBA. And Steve, just before we go, I want to play you a short clip of a defensive set for the Lakers from last night. This is just 10, 12 seconds. And I think it kind of explains everything that's going on with the Lakers, kind of explains what's going on with the NBA. It's a no defense league. It's a no effort league. Everything's starting to look more and more like the All-Star game. Look at the Lakers defense on this together. This is incredible. Could have dunked there easily. Everybody's just walking around. It's the lack of effort is astonishing. The Lakers reaching new lows here during the LeBron James experiment. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, as a Laker fan in recess, I am a little bit amused by what's going on. Big game James Worthy. He's had enough. So has Robert Horry. He wasn't none too kind either in the post-game discussions. Jason, now, couple things here. It's easy to point out that the bloom is off the J.J. Redick rose. Look, he's an arrogant, condescending guy that has turned off a lot of people with his attitude. I think the biggest issue with him is how unqualified he was. I mean, this is a guy with the unearned arrogance of Pat Riley and even less of a resume than Randy Fund, who at least was an assistant coach for years before getting that job. Who thought this was going to work out? Jason, think about how he got the job.
LeBron?
Yeah, he sipped Chardonnay with LeBron on a podcast. And it goes to show you, look, J.J. Redick was an excellent college basketball player, had a really long NBA career. He knows the game, but it is easy to sit up in that ivory tower and second and third guess everybody. And you know what the most alarming thing is? The Lakers had the exact same record last year with Darvin Ham, who people could not wait to throw under the bus. Then you have the thing with Bronny James, another unqualified individual to be in the organization. But you know what's turning out? I'm going to say this again. Who is the most unqualified of all? Jeannie Freda Buss. Take away one bubble year, and since the death of the great Dr. Jerry Buss, this has basically been the LA Clippers, but with a better history. That is the reality of what is going on with that team that plays down the street. And I don't see it getting any better ever under her reign.
You blame J.J. Redick. You blame Jenny Buss. How do you avoid, like,
well,
this is what LeBron James wants. He wanted J.J. Redick. He loves having an owner that's unqualified, that he can bully and control, the same way he tried to bully and control Dan Gilbert. This is LeBron James. He tried to bully Pat Riley in the Miami Heat organization. This is LeBron James getting it his way, and these are the results.
Yeah, well, Jason, why do you think I'm a Laker fan in recess? So I don't want to repeat myself, but yes, there's that guy right there. I have never felt such apathy in our city over this franchise. Honestly, even after Magic had the HIV and we had to sit through that era with Rory Sparrow and Sedale Threet and Antonio Harvey and Pig Miller. I mean, that was some mediocre, boring basketball. But you know what? We felt like those guys are Lakers. They're one of us. LeBron is a carpetbagger. And there's still a lot of Kobe loyalists. The cult of Kobe is still very, very strong. And
First Cup Coffee, Christian-owned Patriot Coffee Company that stands for core values, family, and building community across the nation. Go to firstcup.com, use the promo code JASON, and save an additional 10% on your order. And if you subscribe, save another 10% for the life of your subscription.
And I'm seeing something interesting, Jason, online with a lot of the guys on Twitter, like Apex Jones, who loves to litigate this. The interesting thing that has happened in the last year or two, the debate is no longer Michael Jordan or LeBron as the greatest. Now it's shifted to, hold on, we know he's not the GOAT. Is it Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? Because I think there's been an underrating of Kobe Bryant because the last 3 years of his career were injury riddled. Lakers did not win a lot. Quite frankly, they were a bad team. But if you actually start to examine the impact that Kobe Bryant had and the last 2 titles that he won with only one real definitive all-star in Pau Gasol, he didn't need a super team, right? And he held this franchise together after the departure of Shaq O'Neal, even though he had some issues himself where he wanted to trade in 2007. We got the sense like this is our guy. He is going to be there thick or thin, good or bad, and we're going to live with it. With LeBron, I'm just telling you, you take away the bubble year, what have we really gotten out of this as Laker fans in recess?
I hear you. It's hard for me to go to Kobe's better than LeBron. I didn't think that in real time when they were playing together, and so I can't do it in retrospect. I'm going to have to play a tiny bit of defense here for LeBron James. I want to play you a clip where we got about 45 seconds here of LeBron. This is against the Phoenix Suns, and it's LeBron just basically walking around the court doing nothing. Let's play the clip. And so I want you to watch this, and I want you to look at LeBron's left knee. It's not bending properly. LeBron is out here playing right now, in my view, on one leg. And again, he wants to play 82 games. He wants the stat pad, but he's clearly not healthy. I know his effort on defense, even if his leg were healthy, wouldn't be ideal. But right now, he's simply out here stat padding in a league that allows it because the physicality and defense have basically been removed from the game. The effort level is so low that you could actually get away with and put up numbers offensively on one leg. That's how soft the league is. If this were 1988, on one leg, I'd be like, LeBron, you can't help us out here. You'll get killed out here. You'll kill us on both ends of the court, blah, blah, blah. But in this soft league where there's very little defense and guys just standing around the three-point line, he can get away with this. But the guys out here playing on one leg, I'm not sure if we shouldn't give him a tiny bit of a benefit of the doubt.
Who do you think controls his own minutes? Is it him or J.J. Redick? It's him. Who makes a lot of the decisions or has an influence on his own minutes, the rotation, and who's on the team? He does. Who has the ability to say, guys, I'm kind of injured. Let me sit out for the good of the team, and let's let Anthony Davis take over? So after all that I just said, you're defending LeBron for being selfish and just patting. No, this is on him.
I'm just adding context. I'm just adding context. Look, I blame LeBron.
And you're going to defend him?
One leg.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, this is what you get from a LeBron James run company. This is what he does to companies he's in charge of. They go right into the ground.
This is just another Spring Hill media.
The Promise School.
This is right. Yeah, I mean, there is no defending LeBron because his fingerprints are all over everything in that. And again, the enabling of the management led by Jeannie Freitas is allowing this. And I wouldn't be surprised by Tuesday next week that she probably signs this guy to a $200 million extension. This is who thought, and look, and LeBron's played at a very high level late in his career, probably better than any all-time great player ever. I will give him that. But who in the world would say to yourself, hey, you know what the future of our team is? And we're going to build together. The guy that's 38, 39 going on 40. It's never been done, Jason. It's never been done, nor should it be done. This is an organization in disarray. And look, LeBron is the epicenter of it. You're right. There is no defense of what he's doing. If he's going to go out there hobbled, and he's going to continually hurt the team, but he wants to put up numbers, that's on him. There is no defense of that. None.
If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.